With Pride Storytime Hour with Miss Angel. Thank you for coming. On behalf of our new owners, Jen and Greg, who just bought the store, as you know, we are so pleased that you're here to celebrate not only Independent Bookstore, but Pride Month. We are just ecstatic and expect more events along the lines of Pride. We're going to be donating a day to Planned Parenthood, things like that, so keep an eye out. In addition, we're celebrating our 50th year coming in November, and we will be doing events from, I think, September through October. So please come and check our events, chaucersbooks.com, or give us your email. We're not going to sell your information or anything like that. But this, of all the events, this one gives me the most heart, especially about, we've had a kind of a tough week politically and sociologically, and to see you here just really heartens me and uplifts me, so thank you for coming. We're here to introduce Miss Angel, of course. Miss Angel is not only a great reader, she's a wonderful educator and contributes mightily to the Santa Barbara community through your efforts in education. And before we begin with Miss Angel's story time, we'd like to present you with a little token of our appreciation. So right now, our Bethany Clement, our resident artist and clerk, drew something for Miss Angel in appreciation. So come on out here. Good. And this
Oh my God, it's so pretty. Oh my goodness, thank you. That
Bethany
was
drew
last
this
year.
from last year.
Goodness, it's so pretty. Thank you.
It's just a wonderful, yeah.
Oh
so
my goodness.
wonderful, yeah. So thank you for everything. Miss Angel will be back in the fall with us. Without further ado, please give Miss Angel a warm welcome.
Hello, everyone. I'm excited to have adults and children because children's literature is for everyone. And I just want to jump right in, and I believe I want to start with this one because it is the end of Pride Month, and this book here has such a special place in my heart, and I do this in a fun way, and hopefully you enjoy it. So before we get started, I want to check in with my little ones here. Who knows what this side of the book is called? The front cover.
Yeah.
So if this is the front cover, this is the
Back cover.
back cover, and here's a tricky one. What is this?
Wheel.
Yes, exactly. So they said spine, and this is the spine. So front cover, back cover, spine. And the author, the person that wrote all the words, their name is Michael Hall, and they're one of my favorites. So if anyone knows Michael Hall, connect us too, please. So let's go ahead and get started. Here we go. Red, A Crayon Story by Michael Hall. He was red, but he wasn't very good at it. Oh dear. His teachers thought he needed more practice. I'll draw a red strawberry, then you draw a red strawberry. You can do this, really. But he couldn't really. Like this. Oh my, let's try again.
Oh.
His mother thought he needed to mix with other colors. Why don't you two go out and draw a nice round orange? A really big one. A really orange one. but they made a big greenish one. Yuck. Oops. His grandparents thought he wasn't warm enough. Silver and gray. Your class is making self-portraits for Parents' Night. Wear this warm red scarf. Nice. It's so you. But it so wasn't. Oh dear me. Everyone seemed to have something to say. Sometimes I wonder if he's really red at all. Don't be silly, it says red on his label. He came that way from the factory. Frankly, I don't think he's very bright. Well, I think he's lazy. Right? He's got to press harder. Really apply himself. Give him time, he'll catch on. Of course he will. These crayons were not being very friendly. But he didn't catch on. Green frog. Black sheep. Brown cow. Red. All the art supplies wanted to help. The masking tape thought he was broken inside. This will help hold you together. The scissors thought his label was too tight. One snip should do it. I thought he wasn't sharp enough. Stay still now. But even with all our help and all his hard work, he just couldn't get the hang of it. One day, he met a new friend. Will you make a blue ocean for my boat? Do you think he could do it? I can't. I'm red. Will you try? So he did. Thank you, it's perfect. You're welcome. It was easy. And he didn't stop there. Blue jeans, blue bells, blue bird, blue berries, blue whale. I'm blue. He was blue, and everyone was talking. My son is brilliant. Who could have known he was blue? I always said he was blue. It was obvious. His blue ocean really lifted me. All of his work makes me happy. His blue strawberries are my favorite. He's so intense. I'm going to make a green lizard with him, a really big one. I hear he's working on a huge new project. He's really reaching for the sky. And he really was. And that was Red, a crayon story by Michael Hall. That one was fun. It's one of my favorites. Let's see. Okay, I have one for us today. My first grader here, can you help me with something? Can you put some crayons right over there on the carpet for me, please? And if everyone wants to go ahead and pick a favorite color, that would be fantastic. My adults can do it as well. It's very therapeutic. And it's cheaper than therapy.
You just need one.
All right, friends, I'm going to give you a card like this. It's really thick, and I'm going to give you directions on what I want you to do with that card. Here we go. There's one over here for you. You two right over there. Can you pass some on back over there? My friends over here if you want to do some as well.
Do you want to pass this crayons around?
Can you pass some crayons?
I have some more. Here you go.
Okay.
Always carry crayons in your purse. And a protein bar.
And a protein.
Miss Angel, did you have to say that?
European man satchel.
Okay. So this book here, the name of it is I'm Not Just a Scribble. Does this look familiar to anyone? I believe this is the one book that is not in this store.
Oh.
And it was given down to me from one of my teacher friends that taught me everything I know. I've worked with her for almost 7 years and we're still friends, and now she's retired, living her life in the desert. And yeah. So this part of the book is called the front cover, the back,
Cover.
and the spine. Yes. And it's written and illustrated. So this person drew the pictures and wrote the words. Their name is Diane Alber. Let's go ahead and get started. And what I want you to do is when I read this book, look at the illustrations and start scribbling to make your own scribble. And at the end, I'm going to give you something else to add to your scribble to make it come to life, and it will have personality.
Why was squibbling?
Yes, just like that. Here we go. This is a story about a scribble whose lines would cross and wiggle. Tiny loops would start him small. Bigger swirls would make him tall. So you can make your scribble as wide or as tall as you want. He could be shades of green or baby blue, even crazy colors. He loved them too. Choosing bright colors made him feel free. You never knew which one he would be. I want to know, before we continue, what is your favorite color?
Yellow.
Yellow. What's your favorite color? Purple. Mine's purple as well. What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue. And my friend here, I'm assuming all of them. Right.
Cause he don't know colors.
All the colors. I know it's hard to choose. Then, one day, Scribble took a short walk where he found a house and stood to talk. "Hello," said Scribble. "It's such a great day. I thought I'd come over and we could all play." What do you notice about Scribble and the house? Do you see a difference?
The house is not scribbled and scribble is scribbled.
The scribble is a scribble and the house is not. Let's continue. The house never saw anything like Scribble before, but he was curious to find out a bit more. So even though he was grumpy and didn't want to play, he still managed to grunt. "What are you, anyway?" Scribble was confused and didn't know what to say. So he said to the house, "I'm just a scribble. Is that okay?" "It's not okay," said the house. "You don't look right. Your lines aren't straight, and your colors are too bright." How do you think that made Scribble feel? "But color is fun," Scribble said. "I can show you why. Just give me a chance. Please let me try." "No," said the house. "You cannot stay. You're nothing like me. Now, go away." Hearing those words made Scribble so sad. A tear ran down his face. He felt really bad. But I won't be upset, he proclaimed that day. So he changed his colors and went on his way. Way to take the high road, Scribble. He continued to walk and soon found the sun along with the clouds. They could all have some fun. But the sun saw him coming and told him to stop. Your lines are too messy, and we don't have a mop. Turn around, little Scribble, he went on to say. Go back to your home. Just go away. But you're not being nice, Scribble shouted, quite mad. The fact that I am different doesn't make me so bad. My colors are special and my lines are just fine. If you give me a chance, we could have a great time. Should we ask him to play? They huddled to discuss. It's fun with more friends. It's usually just us. And although they were worried, this wouldn't work out. Being mean to Scribble was not what they were about. Scribble was surprised at what he saw the next day. All the drawings were there, and they wanted to play. Even Rainbow showed up, and he never came out. He was standing right there, near the sun in the sky. We're so sorry, said the clouds, as they held back their tears. Please come play, said the house. We haven't had fun in years. I forgive you, Scribble shouted, and he did a happy dance. They were so grateful. He gave them another chance. How do you think these scribbles and lines are going to play? Maybe a drawing, maybe the swings, maybe a slide. Scribble gathered his colors and played with everyone, blue, purple, green, and yellow. It was all so much fun. Look at this. Look what they created when they finally came together. The art was so beautiful, and it was better than ever. That was I Am Not Just a Scribble. And friends, I have eyes and mouths that you can put on your scribble. And there's different types as well. So I'll hand you some of these and you can pass it around when you're done. You're welcome.
There's different.
And then you can hold on to it, take it home, and have your own scribble friend. You can name it.
Oh, look at this scribble.
Do we have any names for our scribbles? Luca. Have you watched the movie Luca?
Oh, you mean they were black?
It's so good, isn't it? I love that movie. Has anyone watched Inside Out 2?
No.
I'm probably going on Tuesday, Morgan Tuesday. Inside Out 1, I was crying my eyes out. One of my favorite movies.
Did you want to take that? See how he's got some nice up there. Can you pass that one along?
Friends, I am going to read my next book. Has anyone read this book before? You have? Have you read this book before?
I have it.
You have it?
The
Okay,
book was now
so my two friends here in the front that have read this book, I may need your help with some noises if you want. Okay. So this book, the title is The Book with No Pictures. A book with no pictures. Do you really think there's no pictures in this book?
Yeah.
You think so? You think it's
Yeah.
only words, but it's a children's book. Don't children love pictures?
I know what you say. It's funny things.
Let's see. I have it right here. There's no illustrator because there's no pictures. So this author is Vijay Novak, and I'm so excited to read this book. Today would be my second time ever reading this book.
Wow.
I'm so excited. The book with no pictures. This is a book with no pictures. It might seem like no fun to have someone read you a book with no pictures. It probably seems boring and serious, except here is how the book works. Everything the words say, the person reading the book has to say. No matter what. That's the deal. That's the rule. So that means even if the words say blork. Wait, what? That doesn't even mean anything. Blurf. Wait a second, what? This isn't the kind of book I wanted to read. And I have to say, every word the book says, uh-oh. I am a monkey who taught myself to read. Hey, I'm not a monkey. And now I'm reading this book with my monkey mouth in my monkey voice. Oh, 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 ah, ah, ah. That's not true, I'm not a monkey. Yes, I am a monkey. Also, I'm a robot monkey. What? And my head is made of blueberry pizza. Wait a second. Is this whole book a trick? Can I stop reading, please? No. And now it's time for me to sing you my favorite song. A song. Do I really have to sing a glug, 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 my face is a bug, I eat ants for breakfast right off the rug? What? Ants for breakfast? Do you eat 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 ants for breakfast? I do, sometimes. This book is ridiculous. Can I stop reading yet? No. There are more pages. I have to read the rest. Should I read the rest?
Yes.
Yeah.
My only friend in this whole wide world is a hippo named Boo Boo Butt. Boo Boo Butt. And also, the kid I'm reading this book to is the best kid ever in the history of the entire world. Oh, really? And this kid is the smartest kid too, because this kid chose this book even though it had no pictures. Because kids know this is the book that makes grown-ups have to say silly things. It makes silly sounds like, oh no, here it comes. Glurp, walkadoo, ma, woo. Gibbity gibbity got boop boop boop, ee, donkey face. Oh my goodness. Please don't ever make me read this book again. It's so silly. The fact that it's completely and utterly preposterous. Next time, please, 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 please choose a book with pictures. Please, because this is just too ridiculous to read. The end. Bonk. I didn't want to say that. And that was the book with no pictures. That book makes me sweat. It's really hot. Right, friends, I have another book. And it's a book called Avocado Asks. We have it right there, right on the shelf. It's a funny book. Does anyone love avocados? Who loves avocados? Oh, we too live in California. We love avocados. Does anyone know a tip on how to know if an avocado is ripe, ready to eat? You know a tip? What do you do?
They have to be black, not green.
Really? Any other tips? No?
A little soft. Not too hard.
Oh, so you have to like go and you have a
You
tip?
take the little tail off, and if it's brown or green, they're ready to eat.
Oh.
Oh, nice, nice. Good to know. Okay. So this book here, the title is Avocado Asks. And the author and illustrator, their name is Momoko Abe. They were born in Japan, and now they currently live in the UK. And they're my friend on social media, so I'm so excited. Okay. Just like we practiced, this is the front cover, the back cover, and the spine. Okay. Avocado asks, what am I? Avocado is feeling just fine in the fruit and vegetable aisle of the supermarket. Life is pretty simple. No doubts, no question, no confusion. Until one day, a small customer pointed and asked, is an avocado a fruit or a vegetable? I'm not too sure, sweetie. When we get home, we'll look it up. Suddenly, Avocado's world was turned upside down. Fruit? Vegetable? Avocado didn't know the answer either. So Avocado asked the vegetables, am I a vegetable? The vegetables seemed confused at first, but then the cabbages said, you're not leafy like us, and you're not crunchy like us, the carrots cut in. And vegetables don't have a big pit in the middle like you do, grumbled the potatoes. So, you are not a vegetable. Then I must be a fruit, thought Avocado. So the avocado asked the fruits, am I a fruit? You're not sweet and juicy like us, said the pears. No one would eat you as a dessert, giggled the bananas. You belong on a salad, but not a fruit salad, chuckled the peaches. You are not a fruit. Avocado's insides felt like they were turning to guacamole. I don't belong with the vegetables or the fruits. There must be somewhere I can feel at home. But where? Let's see. He's gonna take an adventure into the grocery store. I'm pretty sure I'm not an herb, basil, chives, thyme, or a sausage. I know I'm not a canned pea or a bean. Avocado came to the fish counter. With their fins and scales, the fish looked very different, but it was worth a try. Am I a fish? Don't be silly, avocados can't swim, said the fish coldly. You are not a fish. But what about cheeses? Some of them were round like an avocado. Some of them had hard skin on the outside too. Am I a cheese? Asked Avocado. You're not a cheese. They smell a lot like feet, thought Avocado. I'm pretty glad I'm not a cheese. Maybe I'm an... No. Avocado was more confused than ever. I'm not a fruit, a vegetable, a fish, a cheese, or an egg. So, what am I? Far from the fruit and vegetable section, Avocado was feeling lost and lonely. And that was when Avocado heard... Hey, Cheer up, amigo, said Tomato. You don't know what you are? So what? Don't stew in your own juices. I'm a fruit, but no one believes me. And I don't care.
Ah.
Because I'm tasty hot or cold. I make splendid salads and superb soup. People love me on pizza. Oh, do you love it on pizza? And adore me with pasta. They can't get enough of my ketchup. And you, avocado, you're the star of any salad. You're terrific on toast and tremendous in tacos. You're scrumptious in sushi. And your guacamole is so delicious that the other fruits and vegetables go green with envy. You are also an extra $2.99. Who cares what we are when we are simply amazing? Said Tomato. It was true. They could just be themselves, and that was enough. Suddenly, Avocado didn't feel lost and lonely anymore. And that was when they heard, "Excuse me. What are we? A fruit or a nut? Am I a weed? Am I a spice? Fruit or vegetable? Fruit or fungus? Spoon or fork?" And that was Avocado asked by Momoko Abe. So much fun. All right, friends. I have one more story for you. It's my absolute favorite, and I know I say that about almost all my books. But do you have one favorite book?
No.
No, I'm pretty sure anyone that works here does not have one
I
favorite
do.
book. You have one favorite book? What's your favorite book?
Cars and Trucks and Things That Go.
Wow, that's a new one. Is it a kid's book over here somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a
nice.
long one.
Okay, you have to show me after. I want to see that book. What's your favorite book?
I don't have a favorite.
All of them. Do you have a favorite book?
So many.
Do you have a favorite book?
A fairy went to marketing.
A fairy went to marketing.
A fairy went to marketing. I think, is it Barbara? I'm not sure who it is.
Streisand?
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Nice.
Okay, friends. So this book here, I do want to stand up and show everyone because this book here has such an amazing message that it's not just for children, it's for anyone and everyone. And I'm pretty sure I read this all the time, but it's my go-to. Peter H. Reynolds, one of my favorite authors. And this book is titled Be You. And fun fact, this is how I send all of my kindergartners off into the world to become big first graders. And it's just a really nice book, and this is how I would love to say goodbye. And right after you finish this book, right around the corner, there's bookmarks that are blank and coloring crayons so you can make your own bookmark and enjoy reading even more. Okay. Be You by Peter H. Reynolds. You were born to be so many things. My wish for you, no matter where your journey leads, is for you to always be you. Be ready to take that next step toward being an amazing human being. Be curious. Turn every stone, ask every why, and keep digging deeply. Discover your own answers. Be adventurous. Live a big life. When you are ready, step outside your comfort zone, bravely explore new paths, and see where they lead you. Be connected. Find kindred spirits. Be with those who make you feel like the real you. Be persistent. Keep going, never stop. Keep going, never stop. Keep going, never stop. Be different. Be silly. Be quirky. Be odd. Be unique. Be weird. Be colorful. Be okay with being different. Be just the way you are. Be kind. Be understanding. Help those around you to be themselves listen, then listen some more. Learn more about who they are. Be brave, try new things, take a deep breath and plunge forward into new experiences. It gets easier every time you try. And my little friends here, I want you to turn around and see. I'll have a question for the adults. Adults, do we still have to be brave?
Yes.
And we do it all the time. Be your own thinker. Think for yourself and set your own unique course. It isn't always easy, but you'll be headed in the direction of you. Be okay being alone. Take time to be on your own. Hear your own thoughts, your inner voice. Listen to your heart. Be patient. Being you takes time. Take a deep breath. Relax. Let your future unfold at its own pace. It will be worth the wait. Be okay reaching out for help when you need a helping hand, a compassionate ear, an encouraging word. Reach out. As you voyage into the world, remember, no matter what, you will always be loved. You are ready, so go ahead, be you, be very, very you. And that was Be You by Peter H. Reynolds.
Miss Angel,
Yes.
thank you so much for reading with pride. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you. And friends, if we want